Hello, welcome back to the Grange on Main. I'm Nelson.
And I'm Terry.
We're standing in our new home finally, without supervision. We got a set of keys today, and we signed on that dotted line we talked about. It's getting kind of late, but I wanted to bring you guys along for the first part of this new video on the inside of the modular home. You've seen quite a bit of the outside over the last couple of months. We're very blessed to be where we are. Honored that you guys have followed along the journey. I've had a lot of new subscribers come over and are interested in the home, so we're definitely going to do an inside tour now with it being empty. There are some things that still need to be addressed, some that we are aware of and some that the factory addresses, and we'll get into that later in another video. But all in all, we can't complain. We started this, April 15th or 17th, I think, when we actually got the commitment letter and, signed on to purchase the house. I believe July 21st or 23rd, they set the house. There's a video on that. I'll put a card up in the corner right now of the day they brought it and set it. And then today is September the 25th. So it is complete and ready to move in at this point. We'll detail a lot more, like I said, in this video and videos to come, but I want to give you guys the tour and go from there. So definitely stay tuned. Let me know what you think about it, and we'll see what happens. All right, back for another day. Our first official load of stuff moved from one house to our new home. We just kind of got a few miscellaneous things. The wife's been packing up stuff over the last few months, small stuff. We're actually going to have a gentleman I work with come and do interior painting, color change, stuff like that, trim work. So we're going to stack some of this upstairs right now, and once he gets each room situated, then we'll start moving it downstairs a little bit as we go. Forgot the camera yesterday. I was going to bring you guys along for that. I was quite adventurous at the box store, getting the paint and supplies and things. I'm not the most patient man in the world, I'll have to say. But anyway, so we're going to do a little run around today. We're headed down here to a local department store to check into some, what are we looking for?
Curtain rods.
Curtain rods for the back door, I do believe it is, for the sliding back glass. So we looked at some vertical blinds yesterday, and neither one of us are really a fan of that. So anyway, we'll get the tour on this video, just a quick rundown of each room, and then as we fill them up, we'll bring you along, of course, after the paint. And definitely stay tuned for the pros and cons video, which will be coming here before long over the modular home situation. Do the walkthrough now. Overlook the audio. Like I said, no furniture in here, and we have the LVP flooring, so it's quite quote unquote echoey. I'm gonna let the wife do most of the explaining. I'm gonna stand behind the camera. There's a few things that I'll probably chime in because I can't ever keep my mouth shut, but there are a few blemishes here and there, and things that still need to be addressed, and we'll definitely get into that, like I said, in the first part of this video on the pros and cons of the modular. A lot of things that we were aware of, a lot of things that we weren't quite 100% sure of. So if you see anything in the tour that stands out and have any questions about it, we'll answer them best we can, but we'll definitely get into all that on the other videos. So let's get started with the tour.
Okay, so we have the kitchen, living room, open concept. We have the deep set windows with the 2-inch blinds.
They came with the house throughout, the 2-inch blinds.
We have the exposed beams overhead with the 9-foot ceilings.
We both really liked that a lot.
In the kitchen we have We chose the latte color cabinets with the black farmhouse pulls, and Nelson chose the, I want to say it's called smoke countertops.
Yeah, she's not the happiest with the countertops or the color, but I like it. I think it sets it off with the color. But to go into it, these are soft close cabinets as well. And backsplash she was able to pick out.
You can also choose between the aluminum sink and a black farmhouse sink.
Yeah, stainless.
Which we decided against.
Yeah, she likes this farmhouse style sink. And I'll tell you, just to laugh at myself, I had no idea what this stuff was. In the beginning, I kept seeing it on the counter, but that's all your accessories for the sink. You know, your cutting board, your screen. This thing unfolds and goes in there. I had no idea about that. This is all fancy stuff for me.
That's a dish drying mat, I'm pretty sure.
Dish drying mat, there we go.
And then in the home package, it also comes with this appliance package, the refrigerator, microwave, stove, and dishwasher.
Yeah, all that definitely, like I said, comes with the home. This is the upsize refrigerator from some of the standard packages with this particular home. A lot of them are a lot smaller. I don't know the cubic feet right off, but all that is brand new Whirlpool stuff that comes with the home.
And then the staircase is right off of the kitchen. We chose this carpet. I want to say it's called olive.
Yeah, that sounds
it's
right.
It's like a mingle of browns and grays and off-whites.
Let me show you that. We'll go upstairs in a minute on the other part. But there's the upstairs staircase. So it kind of makes sense. Hopefully all this up here was built after the house was set for the, you know, how the roof hinged down in the first video. We were talking about that.
And then when you come out of the kitchen, you have the hallway here on the right. This is just like a little closet, I guess, for like a little broom closet, if you will, and then also the hot water heater is in there as well.
Yeah, that's got a drain on it. I guess that's code now. It's been so long. Most of them might have been either under the house or something, but the drain pan's in there for that. Run out to the side. So
you come to the end of the hall, you have the half bath. Same finishes as in the kitchen. The smoke countertops with latte cabinets and black farmhouse pools. And then to the left you have the bedroom with the same olive carpet, deep set windows, his and her closets.
Yeah, I wanted to show the closets also were a selling point for us. Overlook the damaged rack there. Like I said, that goes back to some of the things that we'll explain in the pros and cons video. But huge closets, racks come installed. And there's the front view. Of course, we've seen all that.
We chose the barn door for this bedroom going into the bathroom. I don't guess they had another option as far as the door.
I don't think there was. I think the barn door was the. Well, there's some options that you can get with these. Like I said, we'll go over that you can up. I say upsize, not upcharge rather, and pay extra for different things. But she loved the barn doors. Always wanted one, and it actually comes standard with this home package.
And then you come into the master bath, his and her sinks, same finishes as the kitchen and the half bath, smoke countertops, latte cabinets, farmhouse pools, and then we chose the 4x6.
I think it's 4x6.
Ceramic tile shower. It's got
What do they call that? Rain head.
I think so.
Yeah.
Overhead, and then it's got the transom light over the shower.
Transom window. They also, this is one of the things while we're in here, you can get couldn't you get tile on the bottom?
You can get some type of tile.
Yeah, there's some kind of tile on the bottom that you can get. It's rather expensive, but we actually wanted for the floor the fiberglass. And there also is an inlay on the shower that wasn't that supposed to be in it?
We actually ordered the inlay was supposed to be put in the shower behind
The handles.
and for whatever reason that was left off.
Yeah, that was left off, which we got a reimbursement for that through the lady that sold it to us.
I think
Okay.
it's called penny tile.
Yeah, penny tile.
It also comes with the 5-panel doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. 5-panel doors on all the interior.
So then you can walk from the bathroom into the laundry room. And it comes, I think, pretty standard with these 2 cabinets. I think they did have another option that you could choose from. Maybe like a full cabinet or something that you could choose from as well. But we just chose this one.
This is standard package. Like I said, I don't think, what was the upcharge?
It was quite expensive.
No, I mean, what did we upcharge on anything?
Well, we upcharged the siding on the front.
Yeah.
I can't even remember.
The farmhouse sink was upcharged, wasn't it?
No,
Oh,
that was
was
the
it?
standard.
Yeah. There's a lot of standard on this particular home package that is not on the others. I like the panel, the electrical panel is there behind actually a recessed panel. So that's very nice. And then back out of the laundry room into, we need to put some,
big circle at the end of the hall.
yeah, we need to put some oil on that hinge. But that gives you an idea. We're coming in there where she's standing, and you can go around that way to the laundry room, back around to the bathroom, the master, and into the master bedroom. So so here we are standing in the hallway coming back out from the master. So there's the front door, of course. I think you've seen the porch. We'll take you out right quick on that, and then we'll go upstairs. The porch is something that we loved. I mean, I know you've all seen it from the outside. I want to say it's 5 feet wide, and then the length of the front of the house here, I don't know the exact measurements, but we have the can lights in there. Turn those on here, I think, with a switch, yeah, which we love that. We've got the aluminum railing, which was very nice. We like that. And then, of course, the aluminum railing going down. And due to the fact that I put it in the ground the way I did, we only had 2 steps, which I think will benefit us drastically as time goes on and we get older, unfortunately. And we talked about the siding a while ago. The vertical siding, was that an option?
We got that extra.
Yeah, that was extra, I think, on, but some of it came standard, didn't it? Or not? We'll get into more of that in the pros and cons. I'll have the paperwork out, but we got to choose that. And like I said before, you can see maybe in the camera the transition of the colors. This is a lighter, what is it, sandstone? Don't quote us on the colors, I'll get into that, but there's a difference between the two. So
and then we also may add some more can lights in the living room.
yeah, that was probably one thing. The only which those are off over there, but we may come in and have another gentleman I work with, electrician, add some can lights in here, because it's very easy upstairs due to the way the subfloor is. But ceiling fans in, that's the only light over here. I don't necessarily say we're going to get into the layout yet. We'll just bring you guys back for that, how we're going to do the furniture in here and stuff. But again, this was a huge selling point for us, was this open concept, because that's exactly how we were going to do the old house when we were going to remodel it. So everything kind of worked out great there. Let's go upstairs and get a quick look at that and explain a few things, and might throw something else on and call it good, huh?
I said, and of course, the view.
Oh yeah, we'll get that here in a second. That's second to me. And this, of course, is for me. She loves it as well, but you know, this is ours. No one can get close as far as the eye can see in most all directions except the front. And of course, there's Jack making his debut once again. I'm sure he'll holler here in a minute, but we are planning on doing something a little bit different with the deck. We had bigger plans, but due to the cost of everything, we've had to backpedal just a little bit. But I think we are going to upsize the deck over to the corner of the house, so we'll definitely bring you guys along for that and go from there. We're going to love it. Of course, the sliding door here has a screen on it, and you know, I think we're just going to do curtains here. That's what we were shopping for today. I believe it was a curtain rod for this. So, and then it has a outside light there. Flip that switch on, honey. One of them. Yeah. It really puts off kind of a strange light because of the sparkles in the globe. All right, let's go upstairs. So here we are upstairs. I don't know how much we talked about it, but it's unfinished. That's the way it comes in this package. Like I said before, they build all this because, you know, it's just floor level, so they build that entryway with the door. This is a smaller bedroom of the two. Well, they actually work out to be the same size bedrooms because normally the bathroom, I think it's right here, would be on this part because I know there's the plumbing they put in from the factory, but I'm not sure what we're going to do up here yet. We're still up in the air. We're not going to finish it right now. It's just the two of us, but you know, this is huge amount of storage from what we've had already at our house that we've been in for the last 8 years. So we're definitely tickled about having the options up here for sure. So all right, let's go down and wrap this one up. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I know the audio is very bad, and there's still a lot of unknowns that we didn't bring it along for, but basic tour of the house, 2025. What is the name of our home? Isn't that awful? It's been such a drastic road from day one. We'll detail all that and give you guys exactly the specs, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it got a little long on the tour there, but and a couple other clips here or there, but we'll definitely continue to document the journey. It's just beginning. Like I said, my buddy that I work with is going to be here Monday doing some painting, so we'll get a little bit of that, put him on film like everybody else, and then we'll go into more detail about the whole painting aspect on the pros and cons of the modular home. So I think with that, we'll let you guys go until the next round and see what happens. So what do you think? We really appreciate all the support and you guys sticking around the journey. I know it's definitely a different term than what it was when we started this channel as far as the direction we're going to go, but you know, looking back on it, it's Lord's will, and that's what he had a plan all along. So we just kind of went with it, and we're very blessed to be where we are right now. So we'll see what happens over the next few days. Until then, thank you.